Hi, my name is Girish Patil and I live in Bangalore, India. I want to first talk about my use of the Borland tools before I started to use Delphi or Delphi even existed. I have used the Turbo C environment a fair bit, programming file management utilities similar to the Norton utilities, and generally programming to explore and find out about the hardware and operating system features. I've also used Turbo Debugger a fair bit, and for you know what, to know where to put the knock 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 statements. Yes, we don't do that anymore. I started to use Delphi in 1995 with Delphi 1. And with Delphi came the seriousness to do something really serious. It was easy to get started with and to really get things done. I should add that before starting Delphi, I programmed a bit in Turbo C++ using the Turbo Vision library. And I did program a few components on Turbo Vision, but really I started to understand object-oriented programming when I started to use Delphi. The need for it, the use of it, and the usefulness of object-oriented programming really came out, and I understood it better with Delphi. My first major project with Delphi was a project I did with my cousin. It was written in Delphi 1, and it was a storekeeping software for my father's machine tool manufacturing company. It did a lot more than just inventory management, as it kept the bill of materials of the product that the company was making. It could generate reports, complete reports on what raw materials to procure, and also show or report on what are the steps in manufacturing the product, and so on. The storekeepers, the users of the system, really liked it. Then, along with my friend, I developed several projects for different companies. Among these projects were a CRM system, a help desk management system, a laboratory management system, and a few others. And all of these were written in Delphi 3. And the projects came on their own. We didn't go looking for them. And towards the end of these projects, I developed a set of data-aware lookup components. And they were called the GP Lookup Pack. And this was actually my first commercially available component set. A little later, one of the customers for whom my friend and I had built a CRM system for wanted to send out reports by email to their field staff across the country. And the requirement was that the report should be viewable without having to install any additional software. And this I'm talking 1999. And the natural choice was then to export to HTML, export the reports to HTML. I had a look at Quick Report. That's what we were using for our reporting at that time. So I looked at the export capability of Quick Report, and the output, HTML output, just wasn't usable. And I decided to write my own. And this was the beginnings of the area that the company that I later founded would work in. So I wrote an HTML export filter for Quick Report that converted reports to HTML and produced a WYSIWYG output of the report. The customer was happy, and they could now email their reports to the field staff. After that, I realized that this is a component that every Delphi developer that uses Quick Report will need. So I spent 3 continuous days, rolled it into a nice component, put in some properties there to configure the output, wrote a user manual, packed it up and put it up on my website, made an announcement in the news groups, and went to sleep. I wake up in the morning and there's a sale for it. To fast forward the story, I founded Gnostice in 2002, and we have done bigger things since then to get to where we are today. And today we have Gnostice Document Studio for Delphi, which supports VCL and FireMonkey. And we have diversified since then, but we really support Delphi and we love working on our Delphi products. So Delphi really helped me find a business line in software and actually go found a company that would be doing stuff for Delphi and actually making money. Please check out our product for Delphi by going to www.gnostice.com as in here and click on the Gnostice Document Studio Delphi link to see our component set for Delphi.